All right, good evening, fifth graders. Tonight we're going to be starting Unit 6. Most of Unit 6 is dealing with numbers and how to organize numbers. And I'm going to be showing you a couple ways here tonight. Here's one way. We have a line plot here, and then we're going to be working with some stem leaf plots here in the future. How we're going to be listing, how we're going to be grouping a lot of numbers and trying to get some information from them. Here's our first set. So if you start with a huge list of numbers here, as you can tell, we have to organize them. We're going to be organizing these onto a little line plot graph right here. So let's kind of see how we're going to do this. I'm going to go ahead and lock this up. Before we get going, I'm going to put these numbers in order from smallest to largest. So I'm going to take a look here. I'm going to be pausing as I do this so you don't have to listen too long here. Take the first of all these 21s, and now I'm going to grab all the 22s. Are there any 23s up here? I've got 23 right here. Oops, that's another 22. 23. Kind of jumped ahead here. So then I've got 50. I don't have any 50s, so I'm going to look at the 51s. I have 51, 51, 51. Got a 52 here. Got a 53, no, 54, no. I have two 55s. And then two 56s. Okay, once I have these numbers, I have to put them on the plot here. All right, this is how you put this on this line plot here. Let's take a look here. So I got some 21s. I have 1, 2, 3 21s here. 1, 2, 3. Got a couple 22s. We have 3, 4 22s. 1, 2, 3, 4. The 23 right here. 1. How many 25s do I have? I have 1 25. I have two 31s, so it's right after the 30 here. I have two 32s, two 33s, 1 34, a 38. So each X represents a number. 41, a 44, a 45, two 46s. Do you see why you wanted to number these in order? 3 51s, a 52, a 55, and two 56s. This is one way of organizing the data. So when I'm looking at this right now, I can see that I have 3 21s and I have two 56s by just looking at this plot. Now, another way to be doing this is we can make it a bar graph for this information. So I'm going to kind of show you how to do that. Here's one reason to hang on to your scratch paper. So here's all those same numbers. I'm going to take these numbers. I'm going to get rid of them. And I'm going to take my numbers from the previous page. So here's my scratch paper, like what you would have, okay? So we're going to work with these numbers here. So I'm going to make a bar graph here. So from 20 to 24, that would be this range of numbers. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay? So the number of students that have that, I'm going to take a look at 8 here. So I'm only going to be able to go up to 4 here. So I'm going to have to change this graph into 2, 4, 6, 8. So I'm going to fill in this entire bar for this set of data here. Okay? So look at the next one, anywhere from 25 to 29, it looks like I just have one number here. So that's going to be right here, because that's half of 2. Between 30 and 34, I have this set of numbers right here. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So that would go all the way up to right here because 8's the top line now. Fill that in. From 35 to 39, I just have one number here. From 40 to 44, I have 2 numbers. From 45 to 49, I have 3 numbers. From 50 to 54, I have 1, 2, 3, 4 numbers right there. 55 to 59, I have 3 numbers. That's another way of organizing this data. And then they're going to ask you some questions. Let's take a look here. Get this out of the way. Okay. What is the maximum number? What is the minimum? What is the mode? What is the median? The maximum number here, I'm going to change the color, is 56. My minimum number is 21. My mode, the number that happened the most, well, let's go back to this plot, this line plot. What number had the most X's? Do you see how I can use this data? Take a look here. 22 had 4 X's. That number happened the most. So I'm going to go ahead and put 22 down. Median, that's the number that's right in the middle. Okay? So I'm going to cross off numbers as we go. The reason why I'm recording this, kids, is because I want you to see how I'm having to work these out. Okay? Cross off small number, a big number, a 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 small number, a big number, small number, big number, small, big, small, big. I'm left with 33 as my median. Okay. Now, how would we find the mean? We would have to add up all these numbers. So we'd have a large number, and then we'd have to divide it by that number. So I would have to add up every single one of these numbers, and then I would have to divide them by, so we have, I believe we have 30 numbers here. So whatever all these numbers equal on my calculator, I'd add them up. I'm not going to do that for you for this video, but you're going to add them all up on a calculator, and then you would divide by 30 because I have 30 numbers there. You're going to be doing a lot of work with this tomorrow. You're going to be using some numbers. The nice thing tomorrow when you're working with your assignment is you're not going to have to use 30 numbers, okay? I did a big set of numbers so you can kind of see how to work that out. I'd rather have you learn a more challenging way. So it's easier when you come in and you have to work with maybe 8 numbers or 7 numbers or 12 numbers, okay? All right, well, hopefully this video helped you, gave you a little refresher on how to find the maximum, the minimum, the mode, median, and the mean, okay? And if they ask you the range, kids, the range in this set of data would be my largest number subtracted from my smallest number. So it'd be 56 minus 21 would give me the range. Hopefully this helped. I look forward to working with you in class tomorrow.